The first tip is that I would love to see you focus on friendship first. Many times we see someone, we like them, we get really excited. We start writing our first name and their last name together because we're like, oh, this is the one, the one, the one. But we're skipping the friendship piece. Many times we meet this person, we want to go from dating to committed relationship, and we're missing this whole piece in the middle. Great, solid, healthy relationships build a foundation of friendship first. The friendship also will contribute to the longevity and the sustainability of the relationship because two people are getting to know themselves on a very equally respectful playing field. No one has an agenda. So when you go into the relationship, like, I really want to get to know this person. I actually did this with my current husband. After my tsunami and everything that I went through and all my healing work, I said, you know what? My next person, I'm going to get to be friends with them first. Even if I'm attracted to them physically or sexually, I'm still going to get to know them first because that physical and sexual attraction led me astray too many times. I want to know what's inside. I want to know what this person is all about. And I also highly recommend that you don't have sex with people right away, especially if you're female, because we release a hormone called oxytocin when we have sex. It's the same hormone that's released when we have a baby, and that actually bonds us to the man. So we were going to have this connection, this bond with this guy where we think it has to be him, and it's going to cloud our thinking and our judgment. So I always recommend that people abstain from sex early. And the second thing is to let go of it having to be that particular person. Many times when we're on the hunt or we're in the market to have a respective other, we want somebody in our life, we want that monogamous relationship, we want that lifer, that, body, that person to do these things with. And we meet somebody, we're like, them, only them. And we focus solely on that person and we chase. That's when the chase comes in because we want it to only be then. But there's a couple of problems with this. Number one, we are limiting the universe. We're actually tying the hands of the universe. It's really important for you guys to know that there are 7.9 billion people on this planet. 7.9 billion people on this planet. And guess what? God, universe, knows them all. And they know exactly how to orchestrate the pieces and parts of their life with your life to put you guys into proximity for you to meet. But when we are focusing solely on one person, it has to be that person, then we are thinking in lack. Many times we're thinking that this is the only person, or this is my last chance, or it has to be this person because of X, Y, Z reason. Well, if this is not working out, chances are it's for your protection or it's for your redirection. So I often say this to people. Here's the best mantra or prayer that you can say when you are really focused on someone and you're trying to kind of break that neediness and desperation that's attached to them. Say this: God, source, universe, I would like him or her or someone better. Do you see the expansiveness in that? Him or her, I'd like you to know him or her or something better. If there's something better out there for you, wouldn't you want that? The universe is abundant, and thinking it has to be them is putting you in lack mentality. So step into an abundant mentality. And the third thing is to continue to work on you. This subscriber that reached out to me said, you know what, maybe I'll just forget this altogether and just continue to work on me. And I say, heck yes. In fact, it's not just now. We should always continue to work on ourselves. We should always continue to self-heal and to clean up our inner world so that we can attract a new and improved outer world. Many times when we are in a needy and desperate stance, the issue is that we believe somebody out there is going to come to us and they're going to fill all the voids inside of us. They're going to make us feel loved, approved of, accepted. They're going to give us attention, and they're going to make us feel safe and secure. But the problem is that we will always attract from the level of our inner world. If we don't truly love and value ourselves, we're going to get a reflection of that in the partners that we attract to us. So it's really important to take that time to clean up your inner world, learn to love yourself unconditionally, know who you are. And here's something very magical that happens. When we do this, we step into a more fuller, embodied version of our authentic self. That means we show up in the world all of who we are, and somebody is going to see that level of uniqueness, authenticity, our idiosyncrasies, our quirks, our silliness, our level of weirdness, and they're going to say, her or him, that's the person I want. So anytime that we're selling a false front to the world, or we're showing up in kind of this fractured version of ourselves, we're going to attract someone who is attracted to that fractured version. But when we heal our inner world, we're going to step into the light, into our fullness, and we're going to attract somebody who wants exactly who we are. I thank you guys for listening. I hope you got a lot of value from this today. And if you're new here, I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications. And until next time, everybody, remember that you matter. Now go love yourself.